Hello and welcome to part 5 of the DIY budgeting sheet on Fiverr FAQ. Please see the link below in the description. This is for the DIY budgeting sheet that is on Fiverr.com. So we've established paid periods and how those work for everybody. We've established how to add incomes, and now we're going to establish what to do next. So this is the part where you're actually doing the budgeting. This is the data entry part. What you want to do to start for this step is look at your bank account, or if you have more than one bank account, I recommend looking at all of them and putting them in this section here. Now, it could be a little bit complicated. I know some people have trouble thinking of categories that they can use for budgeting. I recommend just kind of keeping it generalized. So, like, for example, you can put just gas, like for all gasoline that you use for your vehicle, groceries, just to kind of keep things bunched up. And then your internet bill, for example, water bill, etc. Or you can even, or in electric, or you can even just put them all together, really, electric and water, and just call it utilities. It's up to you, though. I mean, if you want to be more specific, you can. That part is really just up to you. Now, all of these expenses, just make sure the totals of the numbers are all just for this pay period range that you have for yourself. So if you're paid every Friday and it's January, it's the first pay period of January, you want to just make sure all of these are relevant to this pay period date range. If it's a charge you have on the 13th, then it has to be over here. It has to be included here. So just be aware of the when you're looking at your bank account, just make sure that you're looking at the dates January 6th, for example, until January 12th. And then as soon as it switches to the 13th, you want to start adding over here. As soon as it switches to the 20th, you want to start adding here, and so on. And that is basically the data entry budgeting part of this tutorial. Now, when you're adding these expenses, if you have credit card accounts and you plan to track your credit cards on this budgeting sheet, do not put credit card payments here. Where it's red, do not put do not put any credit card payments. Those should actually be pertaining to each credit card where it says payment in yellow. Yellow is just only credit card payments. That's it. So just be aware of that. Notice too how in red is your debit expense, and it's all of these added together. Your debt payments, however, are actually all of your credit card payments that you made for this pay period. So this kind of ties into a future video, but just be aware when you're adding in your expenses from your bank, do not include credit card payments unless you're not going to be using these. In that case, then you can just ignore that advice.